stays low is because the expectations are that Powell won't cut. If he changes his expectations and shows that he is willing to cut, then we'll see the yields take off on the long end. And that's what people care about, really, is what the 10-year rate's at.
Yeah. Again, I
like
just think
Powell's doing a fabulous job.
I think Powell's slow on the rate cuts.
They have to be reactionary. They have to be reactionary, though. They can't. They're always going to be late. They're always going to be late. They have to be. Otherwise, they're speculating. Right?
They love that phrase, data dependent.
They have to be.
I understand it. I understand it, but it's like it gets to a point where it's like, just cut these damn rates, bro. Like, I think they're slow. I think they're slow on it.
I know.
Maybe
they have to, because they can't. They're not speculating. They have to be reactionary. I know what you're saying.
Well, yeah. I mean, then I got a trade for you. You think they're slow, they're gonna cut. It's just like you could short UNH and then long the short-term interest rate futures.
Yeah, get long the 2-year.
Or maybe we get Luca Brasi to visit the Powell bedroom. Maybe we'll get that done that way.
I mean, there's ways to, yeah. Verdi, Jay Powell is not speaking. This is an hour ago. Spoke for.
He already spoke. Yeah.
Yeah, already spoke. It was quick. No Q&A. No nothing. All right, Hoop. Hoop's about to post his very first poll here in the chat. Let's see how it goes. Are you Team Barron or Team Jack on United Healthcare, cut rates, anything? Are you Team Barron or Team Jack? Put the poll up in the chat. Let's see how this is our first one. That was good stuff, guys. Get that up there.
Honestly, disagreement is better for the show. There's too much agreement on the screen. It was like the old house account, Andre. I think I said at a meeting we were treating it like a Dungeons and Dragons quest or something. Like a bunch of people playing together to try and
those were the days, man.
Get everything aligned to go on a merry little journey.
How many check marks? How many check marks?
Check marks.
Oh,
I still wake up in
check
cold
mark.
sweats.
Remember those T-shirts they got us? Check mark on it.
My wife was like, "What's this check mark thing for?"
I remember.
Make sure that I'm here inside this shirt.
Some of the OGs. They were there when MP and I got into it. I was an idiot and I stormed off the set, and that was very dumb. And lo and behold, I was heading to his place for a birthday celebration the following day. So that was very interesting. When he picked me up, at the airport. He picked me up at the airport and just looked at me. He's like, "You MF," but it was all good.
Around 59.
Yep.
Here's my opinion on it. I think there's a lot of Fed members that would love to cut interest rates, but the thing is, once you cut, you can't really go back, right? That's the issue.
I mean, the Bank of Japan did that back in August, right? They cut interest rates and then they flipped their decision like 3 days later.
Yeah, we shouldn't really look to Japan as a place to manage our debt and interest rates.
We've seen what happened in August.
This
see what happened over the last 30 years.
New highs.
I mean, that whole thing it's pretty much arbitrage, right? Like you would take a loan out in Japan, have 0% interest on it, and then just either buy U.S. securities or bonds or whatever it is, and then you're essentially getting free money. And your currency's weak too at the same time.
That was incredible. All right, ES popped there, high of 59.05. Nasdaq topped out at 21,346. Nothing on the tilt. We're vibing to some jams right now. Feeling it. Dakota, what kind of jams are you playing on slow markets?
It's been a little interesting. Coach Jay and I was on last night. Baron, you're going to be joining me tonight, right?
Ooh.
And
what?
Yeah.
Okay,
trying to get you on schedule, man. Trying to get you on a consistent schedule on Thursdays.
Okay,
but we're going through a phase.
Let me double let me double check.
Double check.
Like,
'Cause I want to get you on Thursdays consistently. But
okay.
TopStep
'Cause
TV is
I
definitely
thought
going
last week
through a phase.
I thought last week I was on Thursdays because I missed fast markets. But
These guys.
If I'm hold on. 1 second. I gotta make sure I have the availability.
Look at
I'm pretty
check
sure I
there.
do. Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, look at that.
Okay,
All right.
well, I'm glad you're good. Make room, squeeze room in for the slow markets. But TopStep TV is going through a phase, everybody. Going through these different, like a kid in junior high or high school listening to these different types of music, seeing which one works. We went through all of the vibes last night, Andre. We went through some rock, some classic hip hop, some lo-fi, some Mexican
Can we
music.
play some Sabrina Carpenter tonight?
Ooh, that'd be very expensive.
If we want this to be our last episode, sure.
Yeah, we gotta come back to
I don't know what it is, but whenever I listen to Sabrina Carpenter, I trade very well.
There you go. All right, let's see if that tilts the poll here. You got oh, we got 260 votes. Team Jack or Team Aaron? Wow, 73% Team Jack for right now. Let that cook for a little bit. Aaron, I thought that would get you some more votes. Yep, you're starting to get some more votes after that.
Okay.
Andre, what's your favorite Sabrina Carpenter song?
Oh, the one she did at the Grammys. I can't name it, but it was actually really cool.
Huge fan.
You put me on the spot like that. Come on. Start voting for Baron. And put me on the spot like that. Let's get some more votes for Baron. Oh, Harden did that. James was behind that. Yep. What's the right answer? James is coming in. James knows what the right answer is. Do I? Espresso. I like this song Espresso.
Oh, that's the basic answer, Andre. That's the basic answer.
Chad told me. Chad told me what to say.
1 second.
All right, there we go. 500 votes. 500 votes. All good, Hoop. Please, please, please is the correct answer. Come on, not espresso. Like, please, please, please. Gosh. Beth in the chat says, love Baron's social media presence. We have joining us here. All right, we got that pull up. We're having a little fun here. 73% Team Jack, 27% Team Baron.
Damn.
Yeah, so
I got some hot takes, and people aren't a fan of them.
That's a good thing, Baron. Just
That's
the
good.
chat's more hawkish. Chat's more hawkish. That's all. Here we go. I feel this.
Sounds like, what was that Barbie song?
I want you in my room.
I was thinking the Six Flags song when that bald guy was dancing.
This sounds like something I listened to in like
this
7th grade.
Six Flags, yeah.
Baron,
Order
if you don't mind me
Phil.
asking, what year was it when you were in 7th grade? I don't even want to know this.
Real quick, somebody asked what's going on with Foot Locker today. I believe it's been rumored Dick's Sporting Goods is going to buy Foot Locker.
So we're down.
2012, Baron?
Something like that.
It's all good.
5th grade.
We
2009,
are
2010. Yeah, probably 2012.
Awesome. All right, we can take the poll down. Hoop. Just click on that.
Yo, Dre, speaking of
250.
espresso,
We're down.
we got a deep cut for you.
We're down to 50. Not.
That pumpkin
Step
spice. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Basic
Oh my
Andre.
God. Look at
That's
that.
Andre
Utah-
drinking his
Utah
Espresso.
girl right there.
Yeah, hey,
You got those
check out
boots?
those Uggs. Those Uggs are nice.
Still got those?
Yeah, they're
I
right over
think-
here.
I-
They're right over
I think,
there. Yes.
I think those are the knockoff bear paws from what I'm seeing.
I think they were. Look at that. Where's my oversized scarf? I don't have one of those. The bean. Yeah, I mean, there you go.
Okay,
That generic
so
ass pumpkin
since-
spice behind me.
I traded gold throughout the night. I made
Did you
this
find
much
that?
with gold.
We find that.
I'm gonna leave it
I
alone.
sent it to him. I have a
Oh.
folder on my computer of things I want to keep around for certain occasions.
Um,
Good folder to have.
let me see. Let me make a decision here.
Got tons of ammo on Michael, but he's hiding in the islands.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my
Guys,
baby.
TV so far.
Right here, main
My
event.
Discord chat, on the other hand,
Let's see how we roll here.
Baron, I got one thing. It was a screenshot of you leaving the green room when your face froze.
So
I don't know if you want me to show it or not, but I do
this
got
is
something in the
9:45.
Oh, it's fine. It's pretty good.
9:30.
Okay. There's
Right
a
here.
really good one in my Discord where
Okay.
so I fell asleep at my day job. They had like this beanie bag. They had this like giant bean bag. They had this giant bean bag, and I fell asleep. And one of my friends, he took a photo of it, sent it to someone. Like he makes like stickers and stuff in my Discord, and he edited me sleeping onto the Stephen Hawking chair. It's pretty good.
That is good.
Was that the same job you quit from?
Yeah, exactly.
I can't believe you got the opportunity to quit.
All right. Oh, all right. 9 past the top of the hour. It's 9:09 here, Central Time. A little bit late. Markets are trying to make a pop higher there. Didn't get the gas in the goose. Nicholas Ranella, chin to chest. Chin to chest. He said no. In hope. With that being said, it is Thursday. We have the tip of the week. We bring it every day, but we refresh it obviously once a week. Eddie, what's the tip of the week?
Tip of the week: reassess your strategy regularly reassess. This allows traders, you and me, to identify what's working, and we want things that are working. It's going to eliminate costly habits. You're going to be able to adapt new risks or even opportunities, and remember, this helps maintain discipline. It's going to prevent that emotional sabotage and emotional decision making. It's going to improve long-term consistency. So I've got a couple. I got a couple reasons here. How about the staying competitive? You always want to be competitive in this market. Markets are filled with adaptive participants, so you gotta be. You gotta be. How about risk management? Your tolerance or capital may and will change at time. I mean, that happens all the time. And as I mentioned, that preventing that emotional drift, reassessments brings discipline and reduces impulsive trading. So keep that in mind and put a few of those in your journal. Put a few of those on a post-it note. Put it on your monitor so it keeps reminding you. And that's what I've got here for tip of the week. Back to you, Andre.
Thank you, Eddie. Dakota, I have a question for you. How do you read? Oh, who's in?
I just added. Second.
All right, can you update your position?
21,287, 2 minutes.
You are long.
Yep.
Okay, long 21. Dakota, you still in this trade? I want to ask.
Yeah, I'm short.
Okay, you're still short. All right, never mind. We'll stay locked in. I want to get your.
But no,
guys,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Your expertise. Okay, how do you reassess your strategy regularly? April was wild, right? Huge.
Yeah,
daily
I'm
ranges.
always doing it, man. I'm always
What does
doing
it look like,
I
Dakota?
see-
How do you do it? Tell us what it actually looks like.
I mean, it's you don't want to reassess it on a day-by-day basis, right? Like, you don't want to think about it day by day, but you're going to be stuck in a very vicious cycle of always changing and not knowing, like not having that consistency, right? I like to look at it month to month, even maybe even quarter by quarter. So April was an absolutely amazing month. I was up like $20,000 in April. May, it's starting off rough. Like this week, I'm down $9,000. I mean, what is today? Today's halfway through, so we're halfway through May. I'm down about $12,000 on the month, and this has been a tough market. We all it's always a tough market. It seems like, but I'm not going to be done. I'm not going to start reassessing it until after the month because tomorrow I could make $12,000. I'll be positive on the month. Tomorrow I could be down $3,000 and I could be down $15,000 a month. So I don't take it from a day by day basis. I look at it from the more data you have, the better it is for me to reevaluate my strategy. But as always, markets are always going to change. Conditions are it's always going to change. Volatility is going to always change, and so we have to try and adjust with it. And you don't need to make big adjustments. You can make small adjustments like sizing, how you're getting in, how you're getting out, Where's your stop loss? You don't have to make dramatic adjustments. As
Order
traders,
filled.
some of the best traders I know, and some of the best traders that there are, they make small adjustments consistently, depending on the market conditions that they're trading.
Is
Well said.
one of the hard, if you're having a profitable month, obviously you're going to reassess your strategy. If you're having a down month, reassessing your strategy on an up month, is that
Yeah,
same
same
thing?
thing.
What do you look at? Like what metrics would you look at if you're having a profitable month? You made 20 G's in April. What would you look at saying, this needs tweaking, this needs tweaking? Yeah, take a look under the hood.
It's the same. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Not look at P&L when assessing your strategy. You shouldn't look at your P&L when assessing your
think so?
strategy. No, I don't think so. I think it's more about your process. How's your process? I look at things in terms of points, right? If you average X amount of points, because you could be profitable and you can make money for that month, but then your execution's been absolutely horrible. It's like, man, I made $5,000, but then if you would have followed, your correct process, you'd have made maybe 10 times that much. But you broke your process so many different times, it's ruined it, right? So process and following your process and following your rules is much more important whether you made $1,000 or lost $1,000 that month. So it's hard to do because it's easy to look at and say, man, I made money this month, everything's perfect, I'm not going to adjust. That's wrong, right? You can see basketball teams,
Tiger Woods,
sports teams, they win by a point. They don't say, hey, you know what, we're perfect, we're not going to reassess what happened. And then same, if a sports team wins by, maybe 30 points, they're still making adjustments because there's little details that they could do better, regardless of win or lose.
You heard me say Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods won the Tiger Slam, all 4 majors, and the following year changed his swing completely. And it's like, man, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But that's the first thing that came to mind.
Interesting.
Something like that.
Yeah,
that's
a good
crazy.
example. Those
gold new highs, 3209.
Those that are great are obsessed with the process, not the profits.
Oh, Brooksy didn't go downhill then. Little here, but yes, definitely did change. 50-50 on tilt, taking a look around here. Pretty quiet on the wire. SSS, these markets have really died out. Compared to last month, they have.
I kind of prefer where we're at now. Like, I like these markets so much better than when we were having those like crazy like swings of like 800 points or 400 points or whatever it is. Like, I think this is much more manageable to trade. As for strategy, for me, like, I keep the baseline of my strategy the exact same, but it's like, okay, do I need to adjust entries or stops, or like what is it that's going wrong? Because over time, like, I know that my strategy is profitable, but like last week it sucked, right? Trying to use my strategy. But this week it's been fun. So I keep the baseline the same, and then just adjust the small things.
Yep. That's it.
Good stuff, fellas. We're in a range. Baron, you said you like this market state better than last month. I mean,
A lot better.
tweets, getting blindsided by tweets ain't your thing, huh?
No, really good. And I don't know, the when the VIX is high, it's just the swings are so large in each direction, right? It's great if you catch the move. It's just like that move is so violent and you don't know when it stops.
Coach Jay made a comment last night. It was talking about like weapons, right? What's one of the most dangerous weapons to these financial markets? A fully charged Trump's phone. Pretty dangerous.
I mean,
Trump when he hasn't had his Diet Coke.
No Diet Coke and a fully charged phone. Those 1,500 contracts, Andre, are sitting pretty happy right now.
how about that, Phil? Dakota, people are asking, what are we talking about? What are those 1500? What's that 1500 lot updates?
Last night or yesterday during Power Hour, we watched 1,500 contracts come in on the Nasdaq, and everybody and their dog thought it was a spoof, right? Where you see a big order and they pull it before it gets filled. No, we watched that sucker get filled, and it got filled at 21,399 and 3/4. Last night I got in a short, getting with the paper, got stopped out. Still a little bit of PTSD, obviously, and yeah, I mean we went as far down as 21,200, and we're still 100 points lower than where that 1,500 contracts.
This is the 11.
Also, I
this
just want to
is-
add this, Andre.
Okay.
Yes.
Last night, there was even more big orders getting
10,
filled at the ask
18,
using sell limit.
10,
I think there
18.
was another, 200, 400,
So
100,
this is the
100.
1030
There's a lot of
candle.
big orders coming in
This is the
and
1030
selling
candle.
using sell limit
We
orders.
haven't gone anywhere.
It's interesting to watch.
Just like
last time I seen
yesterday.
anything like this, it was before this major
Uh,
sell-off, right?
let
back
me
when we were at
see.
all-time highs, and we've seen those big orders coming
2.
in. Is this time
Well, as-
different? I don't know. It's interesting.
As Dan Emmons reminds us, tomorrow is the monthly options expiration, which means there'll be a ton of volume for the reversal challenge.
Long
Kind of makes me
Micah.
want to see.
Find that video.
I need to get on that. I need to get on the reversal challenge. I wanna try it.
Oh,
We'll put you in.
oh yeah.
Makes me think that we'll stay below 59.20. Don't know how willing or how psyched options
Not
people
opening.
are about paying out.
I'm
all
gonna
the
get out.
5,900
I'm gonna get
calls
out.
in the SPX. I
We
wouldn't
got
be.
two
Hmm.
right here.
DK, no one knows.
Come
No
on,
one
come on,
knows,
come on.
man.
50,
Those
50,
1,500
50.
contracts
Here,
could
50.
Be a hedge against.
If he
someone
doesn't,
going
I'm gonna
broad
get
on
out
underlying.
somewhere here.
You just never know. Is it bullish? Is it bearish? You can even make an argument saying that it's bullish, right? Because somebody had to buy those contracts, and the market went up and purchased them. And you think of an auction, right?
Order
Buyers,
filled.
An auction.
Okay,
is
so
where
I got out.
buyers meet sellers. Buyers
gonna
went
make-
up and met them and purchased those contracts.
Luck.
So that could be looked at as
clone.
bullish.
So
Don't-
I
the
got
kind of
out
people that can trade that
around
size are always
right.
experimenting with ways in which to get their orders filled.
What do you mean by that? Just
No,
flashing the 1500 lot versus.
I think it was
They're always
50.
looking for data. Like,
Uh,
I have no idea what their data is, but maybe it's like,
52.
hey, if we just flop this all at once, maybe there's a better possibility people will go to fill the paper. I mean,
Yep. They want it to be seen. They
I-
definitely wanted to be seen.
$30,000 a point value on that thing.
yeah, 52.
once again,
Micah,
though,
find that video, Micah.
they could be closing, they could be hedging, they could be
Right.
doing anything.
You don't know if they're getting in or if they're getting out or if they're hedging. That's the
Okay.
tricky part.
So we got out
Yeah,
Gold
right
still
there. I want to
$2
see
off
something.
the highs. Last trade 32.08. You guys both in positions right now? No, but
Yeah, I'm still short. I'm still short in the Nasdaq.
just chilling. Got the music.
Just
so
chilling.
long.
Five. Yep.
I'm still long on the Nasdaq.
Still on
Shows
the
you this
Nasdaq.
market's choppy. Yeah.
Initial balance is about to be set, and it looks like the high got set second. So for me, that's bullish allocation.
So
Unless we set
what
the
I
low in 8
see
minutes.
here,
8 minutes.
Mhm. Next 8 minutes. Bottom of the hour in 8 minutes. Nothing on the. Nothing hitting right now. Again, President Trump scheduled to speak at 10:40 a.m. Central, so about an hour and 20 minutes. Hour and 20 minutes. Speaking at the air base. Where is he now? Is he in Tar still? I'm not sure. Keep up with him.
yesterday we had a different scenario.
Man
Let's
on the
look
move.
at
Just got a brand new jumbo
right
jet.
here.
And
What?
a
He did.
McDonald's truck, I heard.
Did you see that thing? That was beautiful.
What's up with that?
What do you mean? It was
Pretty neat.
loves McDonald's, Dakota.
They
He's in
just
Riyadh,
gifted
did
him
you
a
not see
McDonald's truck. What's it gonna do with a McDonald's truck?
And work at McDonald's for the day.
They built a
It just
prototype
fits.
for him. A one-off. It should only be used once.
Franchise that.
How incredible is that?
So we got out of
Take a look at
50.
here, $61.51. Last trade there. The ranges, like we're saying, the ranges are getting tighter and tighter. Look, daily range in Nasdaq right now, low of day 21,192. We are looking at a less than 200-point range so far in the Nasdaq. Looking at the ES range of 35 points. Call it 40 points. It is tightening up here. I heard you guys talking about they are reassessing the strategy in real time.
I'm cutting. I'm flat now. I'm flat.
All right.
And you were short.
Chop. Yeah. Yep, I'm flat.
Yeah, it is chopping. I still like the shorts, but just this would be an aggressive.
Sounds good, JD.
Agreed. Yeah, it's like I like it, but it's just no
Nice
clean
gold.
price action right now.
Like it closer to 59.20.
920 or still be. Take a look at the 10-year, 4.48%. Everything's a bit of a holding pattern right now. In the green room, I got a little preview. We all got a little preview on what's to come for this upcoming appearance drop-in by JD. JD, come on in. No trades. No trades in opening call. No setup. No trade. What's up, JD? Happy Thursday, my man.
Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, no trades on the opening call this morning. That crude oil opening range, we were looking at the 1 minute bar in the opening range trade for crude oil, 66 ticks wide. I haven't seen an opening range like that in crude in quite a while. Gold too, pretty wide opening range. Gold was about 55 ticks wide. So a lot of volatility early on gold and crude oil. Anyway, we got a special treat for you guys today. A couple special treats coming out. Let's take a look at yesterday's best live funded P&Ls. Right at the
You know that
top of
guy.
the list there.
I know
There he is. He's on TV. You're looking at him. It's Barron. $5,575. Barron. Trading the
Good day
Nasdaq
yesterday.
yesterday. Then we have our anonymous trader. This anonymous trader was on 2 days ago. Put up a nice day trading the ES. Back again today, $4,944 traded in the Nasdaq again. Also, this trader picked up the live funded trader performance bonus. Hit tier 1, $15,000 in profit in the last week, or a nice $1,000 bonus. We're gonna go over that again in just a minute. So, Peter L, $4,800 trading the ES. Alfredo trading the NQ, $46.38, and Fatima, our good friend Fatima,
Awesome.
$3,278 trading the MNQ yesterday. Pardon me, just got a little case of the coughs. But I think we reached out to our anonymous trader.
JD, hang in there.
JD,
Hang in there,
don't
JD.
die on air,
I don't know
JD.
what happened.
I'll buy you time.
I don't know what
You'll be on
happened,
a
man. I don't know
YouTube
what
clip
happened.
forever that'll get
Uh-oh.
passed around the internet. Guy,
Hurry,
guys,
long United
everything
Health.
else that-
Why United Health?
Yeah.
I'm here.
Oh, here's our anonymous squirrel.
You know what? I'm
recipient.
so excited about the markets and you having me here. Is it true that I'm the first female for the live performance bonus?
It sure is. There it is. We have it on the screen right now. Miss
I'm so
Anonymous.
excited here. You know, I officially hit that tier 1 and Top Step Live performance bonus, earning $1,000 payout. I feel great to see the consistency pay off, not just in the charts, but also a real reward. Top Step's bonus system. This is a solid motivator, and hitting this milestone reminds me why I love this game. This is just the beginning, and to all you traders out there grinding every day, stay on course, keep believing in your journey, and let's keep jabbing. Thank you for having me on, and I hope to be on again very soon. Thanks,
Anonymous.
JD.
Anonymous, I got a quick question. Anonymous, this just proves that women are better traders than men, correct? I mean, this is fact. You did
You
it.
know, I heard about
I mean,
that. I'm not
said that.
making
I said that.
rash decisions. You know, that's like they say.
Yeah.
If you keep making rash decisions and you trade reckless, things aren't going to happen correctly. But I think things out. I actually think things out before I react. So maybe that helps. But you're right. Yeah, women are better than men. Did I say
So
that?
we hit
sorry,
the
didn't mean to.
top. This is
No complaints here.
Wow.
Thank you.
let me do something.
Thank
Wanna
you,
know-
Anonymous. Great.
You want to know
Great name.
Anonymous is IG?
Yeah. I thought that was Harvey Firestein for a second, but
All right.
no.
That wasn't weird at all.
Yeah.
Anyway, here are yesterday's top live funded payouts. Here
No
we go.
control right here.
At the top, George T's been on this list
Boy,
before.
no
$20,000.
control.
Jasmine $7,000. Chase $6,150. John N $5,000 and Juan $5,000. Real traders taking real money out of the real live markets, putting it in their pockets, folks.
This
Robo
is
trading.
a really big range.
There you have it.
I'm not happy about that. Also, the
Jay,
LRC is
about 42
42
traders when Anonymous called
03,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
we already
Statistics
hit.
on women traders, it's better than
So I like it short, quite honestly, because I think
generally, I
the-
did find that I can't tell which way
the,
it runs, but when I was in the
everything is
professional
down
space,
here.
The average or
Let's
median,
see
whichever you
how
want,
the regular
woman
BWAP.
trader was way
is-
better
I
than
don't
the average
see
or
it
female
there.
trader, but some of that might be selection bias. Is to enter that
Where's the
industry
8
as
right
a woman,
there?
you have to really want it because
34.
you're spending most of your time with like 95%
Volume.
smelly, sweaty, crass idiots.
Good right
They
there.
happen to be dudes.
And the regular BWAP.
Sounds about right.
Let me
It does.
see.
Payouts
Hey,
and
I have
emails.
a question. I have a
Visibility.
question. Well, we have Risk Team on. So I have a friend who's coming over tomorrow. Starts
Style.
learning to day trade.
Okay, there
He
it is.
trades. He opens a Top Step Combine and trades. Right, since it's going to be on the same IP as my accounts, is that going to be an issue, or how does that work? If he's putting in the trades,
As long as you guys aren't taking the exact same entries and exits
What are you trying to
at
do?
the same time.
Okay.
What's Baron trying to do?
no, it would be like I wouldn't be trading. It would just be like he would be trading.
Yeah, no, you're
Oh,
good.
right.
It gets flagged once you start taking the same entries at the same times, same direction.
Okay, just wanted to be sure. on
Same
that.
direction or opposite? Oh, okay.
Or hedging. Yeah, opposite.
Yeah.
It just, just have him trade alone. Don't take any
I'm
trades
gonna
on
go
your own
short.
accounts. It won't be an issue.
Wanna go short.
Do not execute trades for him. And if you do, don't tell anybody about it.
Sage advice there.
I told this before, JD, but at my firm there were two traders that came in at the same time, a man and a woman that got married to each other, and then they managed the same
Order
work,
filled.
and they would just
So we're in.
take
I
12-hour
don't know.
shifts and
I'm
sit
gonna
there
check
around the
out
clock.
what.
I don't know when they saw
But
each
I
other.
like
They'd,
it
sit
short.
for 15 minutes side by side in the morning at like 7 o'clock in front of the screen setup.
Oh
And
crap.
then one would leave and sleep, and then they would just do the same thing at the open in the evening.
They got along.
Is there such a thing as spending too much time together as a couple? 24/7.
Well, this is too little time.
all day.
Oh.
Oh,
And the time you spend together is like, yeah, 12 hour
Like it
shifts on
short.
screen. Hey,
But
that's impressive.
crap.
See
And
that
they
leading to
didn't have to
Uh,
pay
I think
night
it's
coverage.
here.
Oh, night clerking. Those were the days.
What's
Jack.
going on
Night
here?
clerking,
Maybe
having
here.
Drunk traders calling in saying, "What's my position?"
What?
where am I?
What do you mean,
at?
what's your
Uh,
Spose? Where are Spose?
Jack, what's a spoo?
oh
What's my
crap.
position?
Think
man.
that?
See, this is why you gotta practice a
stop?
lot and
What do you mean?
know your
A little sell
I'm
coming
afraid
in
to
here.
touch this one, but,
21,272. Beneath overnight view app in the
see?
Nasdaq. About 30
that's
points.
a challenge right there because
We'll sell off here in ES. Took a dip. Took a toe
I think
beneath.
it's June
overnight view
1st.
app last trade 58.90.
Okay, looks fair.
Initial balance has been established in equities. We've got
Okay,
an IB low 21,236
So,
in the NQ IB high
we're
of
in with
21,346 half.
we're in with three.
Let's check out the ES real quick.
Let's see if we get to point of control. This will be the target, the initial target. We got 12 minutes here.
Initial balance low.
12
in the
minutes
ES.
is here. Not 12 minutes. Yeah, 12 minutes.
High,
So that's great. It's pushing.
Keeping an eye on
The
those
volume
Tight throughout the
on this one was great. This one
Micah says in the chat,
was
I haven't heard Dakota's
small,
voice
but
in
look,
40 minutes.
look at this.
Dakota, have you not
Look
seen
at the
a word?
volume
I was just talking
here
about, the short
and the
side on
big
this.
candle there. We
US
got $50 off
UAE,
the other one. What we're gonna do
finalized
is gonna
technology
get another $50 here.
1 minute ago.
Actually,
deals left and right, man.
Finalized
One.
right.
all over the place.
Dude is just
Two.
part of the deal, man.
where's 50?
Just
Right here.
absolutely cutting deals
We're gonna
left
get
and
two
right.
out of here, and then maybe we are reassessed, or maybe
Still in the
not.
Short, Dakota, just talking about
oil.
the short. Still short. For
No, I closed it out, and now we are
Right.
right back down to the lows of this session. I think we go test overnight lows. I think that's a possibility.
Oh, I should have gotten that.
Overnight
I
overnight
follow
low
you.
in
I
18
wasn't
at,
ready because of
192,
this.
Dakota? 21,192?
So something I gotta remember is
Yep.
what am I trading with
Oh,
as
DK
far
in
as
the chat. DK,
layout,
you're getting after someone else in the
as
chat. There was a beef in
far
the chat yesterday. DK and
as
someone else. Going
stream.
back and forth.
The stream is sequence.
What was that about?
So
Did we ever,
sequence
I
in
don't
June.
establish-
No.
spark that argument?
No, I'm gonna start doing that more. Right, we see beef in the
But
chat.
I
I'm
like
gonna
it
start
short
going
because
full on
of the
fire.
anchor
As long as everyone's
VWAP
being,
just got broken,
lighthearted.
and I'm gonna
Seeing that.
post it on
The crude oil opening range actually
whatchamacallit,
signaled a short trade. Triggered a short.
what is this?
We didn't take it though. I canceled all orders.
Oh
We,
God, Discord.
left the opening call this morning, but we're trading right back in the middle of that 66 tick opening range candle. So triggered a short.
So
and,
it's
if
gonna
you took
be
that trade, you are
something
not
like
getting paid right now.
this. No, but we're gonna get rid of a lot of
JD,
this
good to
stuff.
Take a look around the
You're welcome.
markets.
Yeah.
Actually, you
One,
got. Actually, I take it back. You got stopped out. If you took that short, you got stopped out.
3,
On the opposite end.
4,
The opening range.
5,
Apologies.
6,
Back to you guys.
Accepted.
7,
Speaking here.
8,
Christopher Johnson asks, "What's going on with soybean oil?"
9.
Soybean. I throw it. Ask Hoop. Ask Hoop. Christopher Johnson. back.
Growing.
Talking to Crush. Is that what we've become?
Remove.
Oh man, crush spreads. What? Oh man. Oh man.
You
You gotta
Yeah.
harvest before you could start. Yeah, you got. You gotta harvest the beans before you can crush them, right? But
It's true.
we just got the WASU report out last week. Crops are looking pretty good. I think grain prices spiked on a strong crop number. It's a little off. Just a bit off. Let's see if I can find that report one more time.
A little more. 20,262. A little bit more selling here. Ladder's moving fast, but price isn't changing.
I mean, we're in a range today, right? From
Range,
250s up
yeah.
to 330s and right back down to the lower end. And so the question is, do we break down over these overnight lows, or do we continue to stay in this range and we have buying opportunity? Could be for those range
do it
traders
here.
like Dobie.
Call out.
Buy these
Where it
lows
says
and look
call
for this
out.
market to rotate right back up to those 320s.
Just like that. Quick turnaround.
Just simple, right?
Oh,
Simple with
Decision.
hindsight.
We're 50-50 in the tilt.
Yeah.
The equities, 70% in the long in the oil, 60% long in the gold.
SSS working a bid 58.71. All right, about 19 points from there, but I see what you're seeing.
Continuing selling a little bit.
Trying to, yeah. What we got?
We got Trump speaking at 10:40 from an airbase. Got Barr at 105, all-time
UAE.
central.
Who's in the UAE?
Ooh, you know we got tomorrow, Andre.
Tomorrow, it's Friday. Reversal challenge.
Yeah.
What else do we have?
More important than that, Michigan sentiment.
Jack's
I-
favorite
I
number
hate-
and
I
JD's
hate
favorite
that
number.
report.
Both these
I
teams'
hate
favorite
that
number.
report, bro. I hate that.
All right,
God,
get the poll up again.
Why?
Team Jack or Team. All right. Oh wait, you guys both hate it. Why do we both?
Yeah, we both hate it.
Why do we hate?
Shoot.
Why
It's
does
a
everybody
bullshit
hate it?
report.
Okay,
It's a
well,
bullshit report. You're going
Also-
you're going down to John 3 doors down and you're asking how do you feel about inflation? It's not based on real numbers.
Well, Baron, they actually went to JD
Exactly
right
what
there
they
in the
do.
upper right hand corner of the screen. They actually went to JD and asked it. JD, tell the story.
The survey in the mail, totally unsolicited. I never reached out to the University of Michigan to take the survey in any way, shape, or form. One day I got a nice little envelope in the mail with the most crisp $5, hot off the press $5 bill that you've ever seen in your life. I still have it laying around here somewhere. And they gave me a link with a password to take the survey. I never took the survey. I pocketed the $5. Never gave my opinion. But what you said is pretty accurate. They just pick a couple thousand random people every couple weeks and just send them money to take a survey. And I would assume that not a lot of people take the survey. They just pocket the bill. And the results that you're getting probably aren't indicative of middle-class America. Does that make sense?
Well,
Yeah. Also, like a lot of those surveys are
Why does it move the market so much?
famously pessimistic. My biggest thing is I hate when they release it. Like I wouldn't care if they released it at like 7:30 on a Friday or something before the market open. But this may be anecdotal, but I have gotten smoked like 4 times in a row by either having to exit a position before it or a position being my favor and it coming out. Like I hate it. It muddies the water at 9 a.m. on a Friday.
Moves the market more than non-farm. But yeah,
Sometimes
Well, that's
it
because
moves
it's
it
been a
1 or 200 points. Sometimes it doesn't even move the market. Too.
It's been a while since we've gotten like a banger of a non-farm number. They've all just same thing. You look at like the jobless claims today. It was 2,000 out of 229,000 or whatever off. Like the numbers have been coming in pretty much on the screws. I've told you my idea before is that they'll never do this. They're going to 24-hour trading, but I think they should release every number for the entire month at one time, just to see the chaos.
On one day
Let's
at the
test
same
the
time.
algos. Let's see how much data
All
you
the
can
algos,
ingest at once, or just do them all on one day a month and have another release every 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. Just do non-farm,
man.
10 minutes, CPI, 10 minutes, Powell speaks, 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
Man, the algos would implode. I'm down.
That'd be
That would
like
be my
Super Bowl.
executive order.
I'm down. Bit of a pop here. Right back to overnight VWAP. 58.94 in the ES. Nasdaq turned around about 40 points, moving higher. 21,293.
Where's Dolby at? Why aren't we trading this range right now?
We will be. Call Dolby time. Chopping it up, carving it up in the ranges yesterday. Dolby will be joining myself. Power players after a morning recap with JD. We got JD Hoop and Hogue. Lunchbox trading. We got Dolby and a lot of JD on screen. People want more JD. With dorm room traders, and then we got Doom, Dolby, and myself for Power Hour. Coach Jay and Coach Paul for At the Buzzer, and the main event, if you will, slow markets. Those two handsome devils, lower left-hand corner of the screen. Aaron and Dakota, slow markets.
These markets have been really slow in slow markets. I think the volatility started to decrease lately, and so we're not seeing
Those are
these crazy
going down.
moves, which has been interesting.
Crude oil, think it went up from, it went down from where we were. Think it went down. I want to say that. I'll have better stats next time.
Like a 4-hour chart.
The tick,
Still in this channel in the ES.
the tick is in the
Kind of
coming
like
down.
dead,
It's
middle of it.
not sure what
Breather
what he
right
wants to
here.
do.
What's
The
next
tick
news that's gonna
Qs
pump
is
us
going
higher?
up. Interesting.
Question.
More deals. And look at the
Michigan
market bouncing.
sentiment.
Nasdaq's bouncing right off those lows.
Absolutely. I guess that's my question. We're seeing this. We can't really get range extension one way or another. I'm looking at the 5-minute. Reassessing your strategy. We saw some selling coming in. No follow through. It's a fade. I mean, just looking to fade. Is this a market environment you're just looking to take 10, 20 points out of a NASDAQ trade, maybe 5 to 7 points in an ES trade? I guess are there home runs to be found as much as it was last month? What's your guys' take on that?
I think you can
Tim,
still catch.
this is the 1045
there,
candle.
I think it's back to
Right here.
To be focused on like
look it. This is
50-point move somewhere.
the 1015
you can
to
still have
1030 and 1030 to 1045. Okay.
Yep,
We
you have
still
to
got
adjust. We always have to
50
adjust like today. If
6
market price
seconds
action, if we're not
on
getting
this candle.
breakouts and
So let's see what
follow-through and
happens.
Trending moves, and we're just seeing this consolidation. As much as we want the market to go, say for example, if we're short and we want the market to go down and test the overnight lows, we have to trade what's in front of us and what the market's telling us. And the market's saying, hey, we're going to consolidate here. And so buying down at the bottom end of this consolidation, like Toby would say, buy the bottom of the consolidation, sell the top
No, we don't.
yeah,
We don't want that.
And from that point, we're up.
We're down here at 964.
And as we get closer to the expiration,
We want to take a partial right about
in the reversal
here.
challenge tomorrow. That's what I would be looking
939. Where is 939?
I'm back-to-back champion, by the way.
939. Jeez.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, Dolby Hoop and JD.
938.
Smoke,
what was your final P&L?
Not even the bottom.
It's like $4,000 or something. Not much. The one before was like
right
20.
here. Oh, that's 838. Is that 838? Ooh, this is nice. Nice reward right here.
Can you make it a hat trick, you think, Andre?
I probably jinxed myself there.
Where's the bottom?
Probably did.
840.
Check with those Vegas odds a little later and let everybody know.
We should do that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Of course, practice counts only. Just
40
a little
right
fun we have
here.
at the last
Wow.
hour of the trading week on Fridays.
Wow. That's nice. That's 200 with 3 contracts.
50 on the tilt. We did. All right.
So that's what we should be looking for.
What is Dakota's chart? You're looking at the NQ.
NASDAQ.
Yeah, the NQ. What? Okay, you're on a tick chart or a time? What's interval there?
Yeah, so I've been trading like this for a long time. I have a 5-minute chart over here on the left, and then a tick chart over here on the right. And basically, my setup and what I watch for is on the 5-minute chart, just as I was explaining these lows and a possible opportunity to buy here. And then I like to look at this 100 tick chart over here on the right for like executions, technical analysis. For example, there's a nice level of resistance right there. So possibly as soon as we break that resistance, that could be a good opportunity. And I'm always one for, once we break out, a lot of times the market can pull back. This was resistance becomes support becomes resistance. And maybe there's a long opportunity off of that retest. And so you can see a lot more detail. Like it's zoomed in, it's granulizing price action.
What the hell did I just do?
Chart on the right. But the main setup is on the left-hand side for overall market structure.
Oh my goodness. I just picked everything out of the
gold traders
trash.
out there. Interesting.
Look at that.
Things are happening. So we made a rally all the way back up to that 32.10
June.
If you
Go
remember,
back
we were talking
to
about
June.
this yesterday.
June 1st.
We held this level going back to
oh my God, you're nervous here.
3 separate times. And then we melted through it yesterday right off the 720 open. Ripped back higher. Kissed it again just a few minutes ago, and now we have a potential failed upside auction happening in gold. Our initial balance high is up here at 32.03.5. We just came and tested it. So here's our new line in the sand. for gold right now. Move back below there, we could possibly see a retest of our initial balance low, which would be down here at, let's call it 3180. Keep an eye on gold. Well put. Right back up to 3210. What's that?
I'm just watching the 10-year. 10-year just popped. So anything caught my eye. Yeah, you said failed upside auction, JD, perhaps in gold?
In gold.
Okay.
Potential.
Nasdaq pushing back above those 300s.
Yeah.
Question is, if we get up to those 320s, 330s, is that a short opportunity for a rotation back down?
Yeah. Kind of think about just selling the 5900s in the ES.
I think this looks like it's gonna run.
We'll get your ponies in the gate, Baron.
Yep.
I got him in the gate.
Giddy up, Big Texas.
Yeah, man.
I'm not originally from Texas.
California.
Not much of a cowboy.
Really, you're Seattle, aren't you? PNW?
Yeah. I've lived in Texas for 3 years. I haven't even gotten and shot a gun, which is kind of sacrilege.
All right, chat's gonna follow that one.
I heard in Texas, if you get a Happy Meal, you get a revolver. Is that right?
It is.
No, not quite.
No.
I do need to get a Stetson hat though. I need to do the Lean Hogs challenge. Get a Stetson hat.
We're working on that. I saw some selling coming in there. Jack, come on in. We're gonna keep an eye on this 10-year. Coming up to the top of the hour in about 10 minutes. Jack, come on in. Jack's been here the entire time. Jack always bringing the heat with some news and insights. What's up, Jack?
Yeah, just to visualize what happens with the bond yields. We looked at it earlier. The number came out. The yields rushed towards 5%. Looked like the route was on, and then boom. You got bond hammered right there. Still yields going down a little bit today, but that is a crazy spike right there on a day like this. Remember, 5% is the big fat round number for the 30-year. Inching above, 4.5, 4.6, 4.7 in the 10 years, what to keep an eye on, but they've retreated a little bit. Let's take a look at ETFs, baby, because that's where the sexy money goes. ETF inflows of $400 billion so far, $4.4 billion a day being poured into ETFs. Retail is buying the dip. You can see how big, $60 billion year to date has flown into the Vanguard S&P 500 fund. Look at that. Fund assets, $10.9 trillion. ETFs. Retail, do your thing. So we'll see if the so-called institutional money chases it or not. Here's a really interesting chart. If it's showing what I think it is, which I think I read this right here. We talk about the VIX. We talk about volatility a lot. Okay, what we have here is this goes back to 1986. These are the returns on the next day when the VIX is either under 20 the day before or over 20. And you can see that over this time frame, more than 2.5 times the return next day when the VIX is below 20 versus when the VIX is above 20. So this is some forward-looking stuff. Granted, this is a very long time frame.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the VIX is under 20. We're at 18.65 as I look at it right now. So what do we say? Never short a quiet market. When there's low volatility, it tends to beget more low volatility. And then lastly, this isn't necessarily financial, but this is great marketing. The new Final Destination movie is coming out, and they're putting banners on the back of log trucks. Of course,
whoa!
You're a fan of the movie.
Okay.
Hey, this is brilliant. Give this person a raise.
I mean,
or at Paramount or whoever does it.
I never follow behind a log truck now because of the first Final Destination movie
Oh hell no!
that I watched as a kid. It's like, nope, Not falling behind that thing.
About the quant.
I've never seen
Never
a
behind-
presentation.
Really?
I don't
They're
think I'm
fun.
going to.
Go watch me.
I don't
They're
think I
fun.
want to.
It'll change your perspective.
The real enemy was death all along. Never follow behind the log truck. I never follow behind the junk trucks. You know what I'm talking about, Andre?
Junk trucks.
The pickups piled 15 feet high with
Oh, with the scrap.
to give you tetanus. Yeah,
Yeah,
those I don't
yeah,
follow either. Tied down
No.
by a few bungee cords.
yeah.
And never
just
go to
wing
an
it.
Eagles game with a Bears jersey. That's
They're just
another
winging
one.
it.
Yeah, it's a good other way to get tetanus.
Good way to get tetanus, indeed. All right, let's take a recap of these markets. 21,310. We are in a range and range and range.
Oh, I see Ruben's in the chat. So show the candle again. Thank
yeah.
you, Ruben. We
Very
got it. We
cool.
showed the video yesterday. We'll get a clip of that or something sent to you.
All right, well, coming to the top of the hour here. President is scheduled to speak in about an hour or so. Markets are in the range. I wouldn't say they're quiet. It depends on what your definition is. There's always opportunity. So we are always reassessing our strategies here. With that being said, you saw it's already pinned to the top of the chat already. You got a link up there. Someone's asking, what is that new link we just pinned? So, Eddie, what is the link that we're asking everyone to click on?
Yes, that link is our Top Step Trust Pilot. And we put it up there just so we have it there for your use. If you like what we're doing here at Top Step TV and you want to let us know, which we would really appreciate it, head over to the
Okay, so we're coming up to the 11 o'clock reversal four.
We'd appreciate your feedback.
So we may get a push.
Serving up
Then
trading,
I don't know.
entertainment.
I honestly,
Posted up top, we would appreciate
it's hard to tell.
Trust Pilot. Back to you, Andre.
Thank you.
I feel like getting out
Who's not leaving a 5-star review?
because we got six
Oh, man.
6 minutes. We got 4 minutes on this
That's like
candle.
getting an Uber that has 5 stars and just putting a 1 star just so they can
right.
ruin their rating.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is.
Devious.
I'm looking around to
That is
see.
not the link we are looking for. And whiskey.
Let me look over here at 89.
Promise you will deliver the one you're looking
The
for.
500 thick
later today.
right here.
I'm getting some Star Wars vibes.
Wow.
This is not the link you're looking for.
Oh. But yeah, Aaron, sometime last year we put out a survey, just open answer survey. What do you like? What do you dislike? Basically like that. And whew,
Wow.
They had some feedback for us.
What do you
think-
see,
I think the
Antonio? What do
only
you
thing
see? So
I don't
by
like
11 o'clock,
about
London
is the-
pushing
on the
70.
bracket orders, you can't do
Pushing 70. Holy crap.
based off dollar amount. Like, that's my
Fighting
criticism.
42,
That's the only thing you
42.
don't like about Top Step.
42,
That's it?
43.
Awesome.
Wait,
We're
say that one
at
time, Darren?
41.
On the
Forty-
bracket
almost
orders,
41
it's based
even.
off dollar amount, not you can't do by
Oh.
3
points or
cards. Holy crap.
okay.
60,
I
60.
mean, I've personally used like 7 different.
This is terrible, Antonio.
There's a reason.
You're going against the
always-
wind. You're going against the wind.
Yeah.
I think there's always going to be little details
Crap,
like that.
crap.
I mean, is TopstepX
We
up a year old
got
yet?
3 more.
About a year old now.
What a
3
lot
more
of
minutes.
the
3 more
recent,
minutes.
push for is a lot of the risk management stuff
Oh,
was
boy.
top priority, and we will start bringing out more of things like that for experienced, more nuanced type trading, things like that. And of course, if you want, click on that gear. Click on click on the people. Yes, click on that on the left there.
It's the Trader Hub, right? You can suggest changes.
Yes, you can suggest changes and vote on it and move it up and down the priority. The roadmap is called.
Question mark. Want to click on that
Question mark. Yes.
Don't
finish
like
voting.
this.
Boom. Look at me doing a demo.
40s.
Oh,
40s are pushing.
Post.
Question mark.
Let me
We'll
get
on
ready
it.
if I have to get
I
out.
remember when TopstepX first came out, and I was like, "This is dope. You guys are." Yeah, and hey, there it is. Improvements to bracket orders. Here's the first one.
Oh,
Baron.
look at that.
Now there's nothing to
Just
not
a
like.
skip and a hop, man.
Like,
53
to
is
be
there.
fair, it's supposed to be a 7 month.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Absolutely. Top of the hour.
What you guys
2
say?
minutes.
Should we get out and
I saw you guys recently enabled.
got 1 minute on this candle to travel all this way,
Did you read the show
all the
sheet?
way to 64? Can he
No,
make it there?
I just saw
Can he
one
make
Twitter.
it there?
I just saw one Twitter the other day.
That's what we're banking on.
Man.
This not making it to
Into that.
64.
Yeah, stick around.
I'm ahead of you guys, and I don't have any. I don't have a show sheet or any of that.
No, you don't. That was smooth. This is totally unscripted, Skylar. We got it open up API access. We also have Robert hosting a Discord session. There's we'll talk about that when we talk about the API release.
Is that, can
Picking
I
up
ask a question on that?
steam.
Is that taboo now?
Picking up
Wait 2
very
minutes.
good
You wait
steam.
Wait 2 minutes.
Good setup though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've been waiting. How long have I been?
Gonna
in this
do
trade?
it.
I've been in this trade for.
You're still long,
you
man.
said gonna
You're
do
still
it.
long.
Yeah, I'm
Where's
still
60
long.
by 8?
Oh man.
I'm convicted on the long bias.
Oh, fair, man. Fair enough.
I got a good entry. I just put my stop at the low of the initial balance. Never ran me.
I feel like I'm gonna say 5,900 a lot. Oh, we're at 5,900.
A lot yesterday. Alert to be fired. Jake Allen said, I see a lot in the chat. Click on the question mark on TopstepX. Future voting. There it is, right there. I see it. It's planned. 1.5 thousand votes. 1.5 thousand.
Is there a mobile app in the works? Or is that also taboo?
No. We have a mobile friendly. We have mobile friendly TopstepX for sure.
No, I know on but like, is there going to be an app? You know,
So
like,
what do
you
we
go to the
do?
app store and you download.
We got
Like how you can have
60
trade
on
videos.
the
It's not in the near term plan. No, it's mobile friendly.
60.
And reason being,
We got 60.
you really want to be slinging size.
Okay, so
mobile trading when you're on that
60 new candle.
just monitoring positions. Very easy
New
to fat finger
candle.
trade.
Let's do this.
It is.
Get out.
Your phone. But hey,
Let's get
if you guys
out.
want it bad enough, I'm sure we got the mobile
71.
friendly.
Yeah,
let's
we're
get out
flexible
right
enough that
here.
we'll give people what they want.
We
if they
got
want it,
3
even if it is not
right
what
there.
I would want. But I'm one person.
Yeah.
This is
Let's
democracy.
get out right there. Come
I've
on,
only
pick me
placed
up.
a trade on my phone.
Don't
once
go
in my
any
life, and by
further.
Placed, I mean, I think I mentioned this behind the scene. I was out golfing.
Order
I was like,
filled.
"Holy
Okay, we got
shit,
out. I lost of
I need to get out of this
70.
now.
Now we are
And Beth said it. And,
We are looking at
yes,
this
It's web based, so it's easy
to see what
update.
is it gonna do. Was that too premature?
It's also ever revolving.
I'm not
That's the
sure.
updates happen seamlessly.
Not sure. It might have been just taking stops
See if we can
to
break through these
here.
340s, Baron.
Maybe the
We do,
stop
I
should
like
have
it.
been right
I like
here
it. Can we
at
go test overnight
83.
highs? Can we test
Let's
those
see.
410, those
83.
400?
Will it go back to
Or is
83?
this just a short opportunity for those
If
that
it
are
goes
range
to
trading this?
83, we got a good out. When is this
Sorry, I had to
due?
sneeze.
When is this due?
Bless you.
No, this
Happens
this
to all of
looks
us.
good.
You ask him, James.
When is this
I'd
due?
like to see us come up to midnight open at where is that? 21,379.25.
We're on this 5 minute looking at the Nasdaq. Top of the hour. It's come and gone. 29 minutes till London close. London close. Markets are in a range right now. You guys are chilling on this trade.
Anyway, guys, thanks again. I appreciate you being on here. If I said that, like that, tomorrow.
That's back there. 10:40 a.m. President is scheduled to speak. Maybe we get see if we get the feed for that one. Get the chat riled up.
We love getting the chat riled up.
You were great at it the other day in Power Hour. Dakota's always going back and forth with them.
We are
Going back and forth with
the
what?
best. Chat, Dakota. What do you mean? The chat.
On slow markets.
Chat, sometimes I give up on the chat. Other times it's like, oh, you know, there might be hope.
The marketplace of ideas, the chat. It's like a salon from back in the day where the greatest philosophers of the ES and NQ come to tell us we're wrong no matter what we do.
To be fair, the chat is a lot better than like the TikTok comments and the IG comments I get sometimes. Like I posted a like risk management video on TikTok last night, and someone commented all in on Farcoin.
Well, we have a filter. If we let this chat go completely unmoderated, like it's one of those rules, like the laws of entropy. If you leave anything unmoderated, it will eventually evolve into crypto scam tweets.
Oh, hey, new highs. Someone took
Pick me up.
off here. All right, see if we get some range extension.
Order filled.
Here as well. 10-year just tapping on the highs.
Does not fill. Is this
And
one?
we see a
We
pop
gotta remove
in
it.
Nasdaq.
There we
Raise
go.
21,355, closing
that
on
was the
highs of
signal?
21,370. Call it. I know those aren't the
Man, that
session
would have
highs.
been beautiful. Probably
popping
follow
here.
my
Aaron, you
lead.
said it. You said this
I don't know, for some
move
reason.
going here.
For some reason, I was thinking going short.
I mean, this is it's pretty typical of my appearance on Top Step.
So we need to add
I
two.
usually get it right. That might be me being a little bit cocky.
I love
Be
it.
fair.
All right, new highs coming in hot. New highs coming in hot. New highs 5907 just
Yeah.
printed in.
Very good. Come on down here.
Yeah, just to
Two.
stop, I'm gonna scale one out here and
Go.
then raise the TP a
Right
little
here.
bit
Take
to
me.
overnight.
Pick me up before you go. Pick me up before you go. Pick me up before you
Well
go.
managed.
Pick me up
Well
before you go. Pick me up before you go. Oh, pick
Nice
me up
trade.
before you
were
go.
pretty
Pick me up
convicted, and
before you
held
go.
it through some
Oh,
of that drawdown.
damn it.
That's nice.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Come on.
I got the setup. I got a nice entry. You know, it's sometimes.
So
you
this
just have
was
to
wrong.
accept
All
the
wrong.
bias.
The anchor PY was, it should have been short. It should have been
So
long.
that's why the 5,900 level in the SPX is important.
So
Because as we go into at those big round numbers,
we go
there's tons of
into-
option open interest.
okay, we went there.
And
That's
basically,
one right
if
there.
it goes
Let's
above
get
that,
right
the
here.
dealers
Let's
or the
get
market
three.
makers have to just buy. There's no decision.
Three
to
right
it. They just have to
here.
buy to stay hedged delta.
Come on.
And
get back there
conversely,
again.
The other way, but
Okay.
their
s-
standpoint. if it's,
so
say,
at this
tomorrow
point,
2
Order
or
filled.
whatever,
let's get this. Oh,
it's kind of
we
around there
we
in a
now
slow
we're
market.
in with 7. So
You may
this
be in a
one we
position
can
where
make
they
it
want
5.
to close as close to
Not
5,900 as
6.
possible,
We make it
because then
5.
You're not paying out puts or the calls. And 5920
Yeah.
would be 5,900 SPX.
Okay.
Where's
We're
your
pushing
take
higher.
profit on this, Baron?
Aaron's vibing. Aaron's vibing.
All right,
right now.
Vibin.
I was typing, so I don't want my keyboard to be too loud. 21,379 for a true day open. I scaled one because I had 2 on. Brought stops in, and then adjusted TP, final TP to overnight highs.
Got it.
Alright.
So, Felipe, the reason there's no option to trade mini Bitcoin futures at the second is I think that there's a flaw in the sizing of their contracts where unlike, so, you know, the ES and the MES are 1/10. The full Bitcoin contract is 5 Bitcoins. Okay? And the mini is the micro is 1/50th of that because it's 1/10 of 1 Bitcoin. So I agree. I wish there was something in the middle, but
Come on.
I don't know how
We
we're
gotta
working
get
out the risk
through
of having
this.
People, what would that be?
Come on.
Trading 75.
Oh, this is going to
75
50.
outright Bitcoin.
This is
if
going
you're
here.
15 contracts in the minis.
5 right there. So let's do 2 right here.
We got 23 minutes till the bottom of the hour.
3
All systems
right
go back there.
here.
All systems go.
3
Aaron was
and
asking a question.
Order
3
filled.
there.
Check the Slack,
3
please.
and
Give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Hoop.
so we got
Pushing higher here
3
in
more
the
here.
goal. Tapping on new
Come
highs,
on, come on.
32.13. 10-year still catching a bid.
Let's see if he's gonna make it.
Back for a second.
How much we
Yeah,
got?
we hit 371.
6
and we're starting
minutes.
to pull
Yeah.
back off of that.
50.
Are
At
you
least
trailing your
50.
Stop loss, Baron?
At least 50.
I trailed
30,
it to
29,
the last
30,
15-minute candle.
29, 30,
On the last
29.
15.
Let's add. Let's add. We can add. We got how many?
15-minute
4.
time frame.
Oh, it's 4.
Was that?
4. 4.
You trade off 15 minute.
I trail stop based off 15-minute.
4.
What time frame do you use for your your entry and setting everything up?
Typically 3 to 5 minutes.
Come on, come
3 to
on,
5
come on,
minute, and
come
we
on,
trail off
baby.
of 15.
We need to get back to 112 right here. Come on. Push it up.
We got short up there. Look at the tilt. Nothing on the tilt.
Bounce for the time time being at settlement.
Mhm.
Yes.
What else do we have left for today? We have Fed Bar speaking, right? And then Trump
Right.
speaks at the airbase.
Yes, that's coming in about 30 minutes or so.
About half an hour.
Alright, I'm back.
I'd like this to hit 420. Would be a good TP.
Look at that smirk. He was, Baron was loving that little joke. Look at that.
Come on, come on,
That's
come
working
on.
off real
Let's
there.
go. I have
Ooh, I
faith
love
on
it.
you. 25.
All right, all systems
28.
go, all systems
Come on,
go.
don't
Waiting.
struggle. This is what you were waiting for.
No one we're ready. Yes.
So I learned something today that
Gabe's feeling this music.
come on, come on, come on, come
I like
on.
this
You
song.
want the round number, the round number,
Still 70%.
the round
long
number,
in
the
CL.
round number. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. We got 4,
Song does
right?
Maybe you want to put on some
4
contracts.
right here. Maybe,
Hey.
maybe 3. 3. 1, 2. We got 3. Let's put 3 right here. Yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You won the 50. You won the 50. You won the 50.
Listen to music with no
Yeah.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Maybe
Order
something like
filled.
No lyrics.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. Okay, so we back in 200 area,
Listen,
but
That's
we
actually
started
from
with
reading
we
something.
we're
Yeah,
still down
but
$200.
It's a different part of the
We're
brain.
still
but the
down
numbers I can
$200
look at
bucks.
from
It's
the words,
the
but you're
11,
right, I couldn't talk right now.
the
Words on.
10:45,
Even to a Sabrina
the
Carpenter.
10.
So. Good to go. Can I get thumbs up in the Slack? All
We're gonna
systems
go
go. Looking
pay
push
that
higher here.
shit
59.09.
right
Mason
now,
Wise,
man.
59.10 in the ES.
Nasdaq
21,370.
pushing higher too.
Yeah, looks like we're going.
Come on, come on. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. So we
Overnight highs.
50.
You got
Let's
your,
see if this
true
goes.
overnight or the true
What are
close,
we
right?
looking at?
79?
61. We got
You're
3
with
minutes on here. What do we have here? 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 What do we have here?
I saw it on Twitter when with about the API access. About the
We
API access. I
got
saw it on Twitter, but now you're on
42.
Top Step TV. So I'm gonna throw it to Gabe. Gabe, what the hell was Baron talking about?
4211. 4211. Okay, let's set up a strategy
Talking about
here.
What you talking about?
Let's
Okay,
switch to. Okay, he's holding 60s. He's holding 60s.
Oh no.
Try to come back.
He's holding 60s.
There you go.
He's holding 60s. So
Well, if you have not
let's
heard,
see.
Aaron, what the hell were you talking about? Well, we're talking about the API access that's now released as of this week. We are thrilled to give traders the ability, if you know how to code, you can trade it. You You can program it, whatever developing language that you are comfortable with. There's plenty of various languages that we support. Whether you're looking to build custom
like
risk
that.
tools, whether you're looking to automate your strategy,
Okay, are we
your
holding
hedge,
60s?
and scale. I think
Are
it's
we
a great
holding
way
60s?
to,
We are.
deepen your learning if you want to kind
So
of take your
right
trading to the next
here, I
level.
want to add.
And through that, I'm going to go ahead
3.
and have Hoop pin a link in chat for you guys. There is a link that we're going to go ahead and take you to directly.
Order
to the dashboard
filled.
for Project X, where you can
Oh,
activate that
3. We got a
subscription.
total
You can also
4
go
now.
to the gear icon
We
in your
are
TopstepX platform
50s.
and actually click on the API button on the very
So
far right next to
we are
miscellaneous
pushing.
in the settings of
We
your
are
platform,
pushing
and then from there you
for
can get taken directly to that area that also will be pinned in the chat. But in addition to that, so
197,
on
only
top of the
90
release
bucks.
itself, we
Oh
do
my
have
goodness,
Riz,
this is
Coach
terrible.
Robert, coming in on Discord this
Ah,
afternoon at 12
but
p.m.
that's
Central.
what it is.
It's going to do a API Q&A
4
for
total.
all the traders that
4
are out in
total.
that community.
And
We have a
oh
dedicated
man,
Discord channel directly for our traders that are breaking
and I
into
lost
this
200.
API access.
Okay,
if you want
so
to spend some
maybe I
time with
have
Robert
an
in the
opportunity
community and get a
to
little bit better understanding of kind of what this is for and how to use it, and how to maximize, your efficiency, and just take full advantage of the tools that have been given to you now. I think this will be a great session. There will be another one as well next week. So just so you have a couple different options to select from if today's lunch hour does not work for you. But that's what I got for you guys on the API connection access that has now been released in TopstepX. So Baron, what was your question?
Oh, can you do custom risk settings in there where you can set the brackets with the API access, or is that still not available?
So we have not officially launched brackets themselves into TopstepX. That is something that is on the docket. You can see that in the roadmap. But in terms of being able to create more custom risk tools, yes, and more risk controls, absolutely. I would say connect with Coach Robert if you guys have any specific questions like that I don't maybe have the answer to at this time, just because I don't, that's a